Alright, let's dive into something that's been buzzing in the football world lately, and trust me, it's a bit of a head-scratcher. So, Chelsea FC, a club that's no stranger to making headlines, has found themselves in a pretty unique situation this summer. Here's the deal, they've got a massive squad overhaul going on, but there's this little-known loophole in Premier League rules that could actually work in their favor. Personally, I think this is where things get really interesting. It's not just about signing players, it's about how you manage them within the league's strict squad regulations. Now, let's break it down. The Premier League has this 25-man squad rule, right? But what many people don't realize is that not all players need to be named in that squad to actually play in matches. Specifically, players under 21 don't have to be registered in the official squad list. This raises a deeper question: how does this benefit Chelsea? Well, if you take a step back and think about it, Chelsea has been on a signing spree, bringing in talents like Marco Palestra and Giovanni Quenda. Both of these players are under 21, which means they can feature for the Blues without being named in the official squad. What this really suggests is that Chelsea can effectively bypass the squad limit for these young players, giving them more flexibility in their squad management. One thing that immediately stands out is how this loophole could be a game-changer for clubs with deep pockets and a focus on youth development. Chelsea, in my opinion, is leveraging this rule to its fullest potential. They've got a mix of experienced homegrown players like Reece James and Cole Palmer, alongside these young talents who don't need to be registered. What makes this really interesting is how it allows them to keep a larger pool of players available without violating Premier League rules. It's almost like having a secret weapon, a way to stay competitive while navigating the league's restrictions. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. This strategy isn't just about avoiding squad limits, it's about long-term planning. By signing young players who don't need to be registered, Chelsea is essentially future-proofing their squad. These players can gain experience in the academy or on loan, and when they're ready, they can seamlessly integrate into the first team without causing a squad list headache. From my perspective, this is a masterclass in squad management, something that not every club can pull off. Now, let's talk about the broader implications. If more clubs catch onto this strategy, we could see a shift in how teams approach their transfer windows. Instead of just signing big-name players, clubs might start prioritizing young talents who can fly under the radar of squad regulations. This raises a deeper question: could this change the dynamics of the Premier League? Personally, I think it could lead to a more level playing field, where clubs with smarter strategies can compete with the traditional powerhouses. A detail I find fascinating is how this loophole highlights the complexity of football regulations. The Premier League rules are designed to promote homegrown talent and maintain squad balance, but they also leave room for creative interpretation. Chelsea's approach shows that sometimes, it's not just about following the rules, it's about understanding them well enough to use them to your advantage. So, what's the takeaway here? In my opinion, Chelsea's strategy is a brilliant example of thinking outside the box. It's not just about signing players, it's about understanding the system and finding ways to maximize your resources. If you take a step back and think about it, this could be a blueprint for other clubs looking to navigate the complexities of modern football. And who knows? Maybe this will spark a new trend in squad management. What do you think? Is this a stroke of genius, or just another loophole waiting to be closed? Let me know in the comments below.